Hey everybody, it's Rob Nazarian with Talk Android, and we have the Galaxy S4, and we're running through some guides and tutorials, and right now we want to talk about the camera, and specifically just the overview of the settings and stuff, and also talk about the dual camera mode, and then we'll have some other guides for some other newer features. Now the newest thing here is this mode button, and you can see there's a really nice wheel here of selecting different things. It's one thing Samsung offers is a lot of different modes for taking pictures, and you get a little instruction when you go on each one to tell you what it is, which helps you out, especially for if you're new to the Galaxy line. And of course there's auto, which is going to be where majority of people will put it. But and some of them also, you get the panorama. Some of them say like eraser mode, which we'll talk about in another video. When you go into it, it'll also give you further instruction as well, which is telling you exactly what the eraser mode is going to do. So right now we'll just leave it on auto. There it is. Whoops. So it's just as simple as doing that. Now you have your camera button here, and to take a video you have your video button. Now over here you have some quick settings, and this is for sharing over here to the right. You can turn on share shot for if you have other friends with Galaxy phones, where you can share photos at an event, and then you have your buddy photo share and chat on, all that good stuff. Off is the default, and for video you can set it up for normal, which is default, and then like limiting your video to only a few seconds for MMS messages, because obviously you can't send large size video, longer videos via that route, and then also an email as well. And then slow motion or fast motion. Normal will be the default where most people will put it. Over here, this volume, I just turned it off. Now I'm turning it on, and when I turn it on, it tells me what it is. Take pictures. So if I say these words here, any of these words, it'll actually take a picture. So let's try that right now. Smile. And you see it focused and took the picture. You might want to turn that off. I'm going to go into the gallery here for a second and just delete that. We'll talk about the gallery in a second. You might want to not have that option on because it will take a photo automatically. So that's up to you. Over here, this is auto night detection. It basically adjusts the camera for low light, and of course it's telling you to keep things steady, which you need to do when it's dark. So that option is off by default. Over here is your flash, to have it on all the time. Off or auto. A is for auto. And then you can also hit the gear here again, and you get even further refined settings. And this is nice there. You have their photo, video, and just overall settings. And you can change your photo size, put it in burst shot mode, face detection, metering your ISO, anti-shake, and all that. Video, you're just going to change the video size and the stabilization, and then your overall settings for GPS tag, and if the review is on. Your volume key, because you can use the the volume can be used as zoom, or the volume can also become your camera key or your record key. That's a nice little feature. And then putting the timer on or off. You can adjust white balance, exposure value, and all that good stuff. So you can go through that. Now that's pretty much the overall overview. Well, let's go into the gallery now. Is over here to the left, so if you want to look at your recent photos, it's over here. This will show everything. Looks like I had another photo in there that I took before here, so I'll just go ahead and delete that. That's how you would delete a photo. Over here, this is actually one of the animated photos of my son waving his hand, which I'll get into in another video. And this was a picture used with an eraser mode. Same thing here. And then here's the dual camera, which we're going to get into in a second. So that's me here and taking a picture of my son and wife. Of course, my son smiling a little more than I wanted him to. But so that's what it would look like, and I'm going to get into that in a second. So you can go through your different pictures here.
I love you, Daddy and Mama.
That's the sound and shot image. So anything that has, you know, it's one thing that the gallery will show you whatever you've done here as far as GIFs. It'll show you that and the sound and anything like that. And there's another GIF. So it'll show you that within the gallery. So now we'll go back into the camera mode and let's take a look at how you would use the dual camera. You do that right here. Well, first of all, if you want to switch to the front camera, you could do that right here. But the second one in is where you would turn on both. Now I'm going to have a hard time getting my face in both with the video camera here as well. But you can see the concept here as I'm in it. Now you can long press on it and resize it. And you can also move it around wherever you want. Just make that a little smaller. Now, if you want some different shapes and different things, you can just go right here. You just take down that that little pull up there, and you can go into different looks here. And so that looks like an instant photo right there. And of course a heart. And there's a whole slew of them here. Over here you have split screen as well. Which is a complete, you know, this, I guess they were saying would be good for bloggers and stuff, which is quite interesting. So we'll have to see if people do utilize that. That's interesting. So anyways, a lot of the stamp seems to be the first one and the most popular. And again, you just long press on it and then you can resize. Now once you've set it to where you want, you can do video or pictures. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and take a, so it's video or picture, but right now I'm going to just take a picture and there it is. So we'll just go right in and there's the image that I took. And of course from within here you can do some editing of the picture as well. Where you can get into effects, colors, crops. You can do all kinds of stuff, even draw on the picture. Let's try that for a second. So pretty cool. And then you can go ahead and click save. So there's a lot of options there to also check out. I won't go through each one of them, but they're all self-explanatory. So there's the picture. And of course you can share from here. Go right into Dropbox or your email or whatever, and then that's pretty much it. Right now we'll go ahead and hit cancel, and then I'm going to also delete this because it's not a photo I need to keep, and we'll go ahead and delete this one as well. So you can go through also on the bottom here and select photos. And that's pretty much the camera interface. It's pretty simple and straightforward. And then you hit the button again there, and then it takes it off and goes back into normal mode. So one thing, if I did find if you're in this mode, the mode button is no longer, you can't use that. And I was trying to figure out when I first turned this on, I'm like, why can't I hit this mode button? So you want to make sure that you get out of the dual mode, and then your mode button will be available to change modes, because obviously you're not going to use eraser mode or drama shot or any of that stuff while you're in dual camera mode. So that's a good thing that they made that so you can't make a selection. So anyways, that's the camera overview for the Galaxy S4 and the dual camera mode. And like I said, we're going to be doing some videos showing you drama shot, eraser mode, and animated and sound and shot, and look for those as well. And I hope this gives you a good idea on how to use the Galaxy S4 camera, and hopefully take some better pictures and all that good stuff. So anyways, thanks for watching. This is Rob Nazarian with Talk Android.